Hello and welcome to my channel. Again, we are back with World at War, and we're playing as the Fractured Alliance because the Allied nations, Western nations, were more or less a fractured alliance. Britain wanted to do one thing, America wanted to do one thing, and France wanted to do one thing. And then the Soviets, you had the Soviets over there who were totally doing their own damn thing. So we'll go ahead and start here. We're going to have to fall back to better prepared defensive lines. In China, the Japanese are pushing towards communist land, which is a good thing, but it's also has, negative repercussions because we're being pushed back. But the positive is Mao Zedong and the Communist Army will be coming into the war, which can only help, I hope, because they have better technology and better technically equipped troops. Air power is much better, so we are definitely on the defensive here. I don't know if we're going to get on the go to the offensive, but we sure will try. Okay, let's move Gamelin to Bordeaux. Hopefully, if France falls, then I'm just gonna move everybody out. We'll move to Tours, and we'll move there. They can have Paris because it's pretty much over. I do want to keep the Italians from advancing, so we are going to reinforce these guys to the max. I don't want the Italians to get more than what they historically did. They don't deserve it. Okay, so we're gonna move this French light cruiser to Alexandria, and I pretty much took my navy and got them out because that's historically what they did. They left. I want to keep my ships, especially in the Mediterranean. We're going to need it with the Italians here. So I'm going to put the Sakuf. I'm going to move the Sakuf here to the middle of the Mediterranean. And since the Italians are busy, preoccupied with France, I'm going to do some reinforcement. Let me just see the properties on the recon unit. Spotting 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there is an Italian army there. I am going to go on the offensive. And we'll move these. Gonna move the AT gun there. And we're gonna move these guys to there. And we'll move O'Connor there. Okay, well, let's see. We have an Italian destroyer there. Took no losses. Ah, what the hell? Come on, man. Okay, we get a national morale boost there. And we're going to get these guys into the Gulf of Aden. Okay, we're going to set the mode here to tactical. Okay. And we're going to get these guys. And help our South African brothers. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, let's move these guys up. Got the Sudan Defense Corps. Are you serious? Okay, maybe I should move these guys here to cut them off. That would have been a better move. I'll move those guys up. Can't reinforce. Okay. Usually they get an armored unit here from somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so looks like Italian East Africa is going to fall. France is going to fall there. And, well, let's get this French guy over there. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce these guys to the max. And I'm going to wait on my bombers. We're gonna get these guys. At some point in time, they are going to get upgraded. Okay, we got one there. And nothing there. And the French lost. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to keep this fleet off of there. Let's get this guy into commentary, and we're going to get the Nelson here into Scapa Flow. We're going to keep these destroyers as a screen just in case they bring up some more ships. And I am looking for the Graf Spee. I don't know what happened to that bastard. And we're going to get these guys, the Renown, into port. Get them ready to go for to send them east to Malaya. And, well, we might as well get that guy into port. And we're going to keep these guys out here as screens as well. I am looking for the Graf Spee as well. I don't know if I'll find it. Okay, well, we can't move there. Might as well reinforce these guys a little bit. Let's upgrade this carrier to advanced fighters and naval weaponry. Okay, we're gonna put them, they're gonna take some losses. Okay, well, I want to hand the Germans as much of a loss as I can, because might as well reinforce these guys. And then let's move to, well, yeah, let's move to China here. This is what I should have been doing a while ago, at least 2 turns ago. They're going to be fortifying Moscow. Okay. Let's move back to China. Let's move these guys here. And we're holding steady here. And wondering if I should move that army there. No, I'm not gonna do that because that's getting a little too crazy there. Okay, they didn't take any losses. Very good. I'm wondering if I should push. Yeah, I might push to relieve some pressure on these guys here. They're getting pushed pretty good. So, we're going to try this. Okay, very good. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Okay, they didn't take any losses. Those guys held their ground. I can't move those guys out either. Let's reinforce these guys. That'll be good. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now those guys can't reinforce. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know if that was a good move or not. Okay, that wasn't too bad there. That was not a good move because now they can switch units. Let's get this guy back. Lift him up. Can't reinforce. Can't reinforce. We're gonna leave those guys there. Hold on a second here. No, Sassy. No. No, Sass. Okay. That was nothing. Yeah, let's move those guys to protect that city. Hold on a second here. I'm wondering if I should evacuate these guys as well. Yeah, let's move them up. Okay, well, we're done in China. What else do we have to move? We could move the 1st Australian Corps and the 1st... Let's get these guys to AA and mobility, and we're gonna get them ready to deploy for North Africa. And well, let's leave them there. Let's go ahead and upgrade this corps to AA. This Malayan corps to AA. Before you know it, the Japanese will be here. Okay, they might launch a really early surprise attack. So the Germans are not attacking these convoy lines just yet. I'm waiting. Let's get this carrier. We'll start moving it up. These guys have already upgraded. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much done. As America, we are going to purchase some units. We're going to get some tanks going. Get the 3rd Armored Division. Okay. And the Soviets. What do the Soviets have coming? Well, let's see if we can do some research for the Soviets. Okay, they have all this. Well, let's get armored warfare. And I'm wondering if we should do aerial warfare as well. Well, let's get infantry warfare going. Okay. Well, I think we're done. Well, let's see if we can do some research for the Chinese as well. Could do logistics. No. Let's purchase some units as the Chinese. We can get this 42nd Army here. Redo it. Or we can get the 47th. Yeah, we're going to get the 42nd Army. Since it was destroyed, we have 4 armies coming. 2 are replacements for the divisions that were lost. And let's put this 5th Army in northern part of China. Let's put them right there. I don't know if that was a good move because they get surrounded. Anyways, we're going to end the episode here. Or not end the episode, but end the turn. Sorry about that. And we'll see if we can take Italian East Africa in the next turn. Okay. Oh, perfect. First, South African Corps suffers attrition losses. Mao Zedong is concerned at Japanese advances in China. Malta hinders access supply in the Mediterranean. UK develops advanced tanks level 1. Perfect. We'll get some armor the next turn. UK develops artillery weapons. Perfect. And the USSR develops advanced tanks. Aerial warfare is moving up, so we'll be able to intercept and escort units. Okay, Britain collects 283, France 93, US 176, Soviets 107, China 206, and India 27. Okay. And Paris falls. Intercept us. Of course, they have escorts. And they attack my newly formed Chinese army. Okay, wow. And they'll probably get destroyed. Dumbass me. Yeah, I'm trying to destroy that garrison unit. It's a little tough. Okay. We may have to get some units as Britain. Enemy contact. And of course, I need to take Narvik or get those guys out of there. Yeah, that army's gonna get destroyed. And we'll just take Tobruk and push in to Sidi Barrani. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Yep, they're done for. Oh, it was a dumb move. Why did I put that for? Wow. Just place that army down, and they're gone. That French unit is pretty damn good. So is that little French unit? Come on, we gotta get some losses here. And these guys are gonna hold strong, I know that. Are you serious? Well, hopefully the Vichy will stop the Germans from occupying the entire country. And we do have an aircraft carrier moving up, so we can help attack this unit. French morale suffers from the fall of Paris. Germany celebrates the capture of Paris. Loss of Paris impacts British national morale. France surrenders. Germany plunders 1,007 MPPs. Oh, they didn't. Germany enhances its naval facilities at Saint Nazaire. Germany upgrades its naval base. Okay, so now we're gonna have to push all our destroyers down there. Vichy authorities in Madagascar accept the Armistice. Okay, good, good. So they did get Third Republic is abolished as Marshal Petain becomes head of the Vichy French state. Algeria declares no loyalty to Vichy France. Maybe we should move those French units out. Tunisian governor declares his loyalty to Vichy France. Syria, Vichy France. French West Africa declares loyalty to Vichy France. Damn. Okay. French Equatorial Africa declares neutrality. French Polynesia declares neutrality. Mao Zedong is concerned at Japanese advances in China. Franco swings towards the Axis on the fall of France. And we get a special forces unit there. Good, good, good. Germany annexes Alsace and Lorraine. Definitely going to have to. Foreign Minister reports diplomatic success in Spain. U.S. lend-lease to UK begins. Okay, so we'll get some more MPPs, be able to forge some stuff. Victorious German troops march in Paris. Germany occupies the Channel Islands. The Evening Post. Orders of the Commandant of the German forces in occupation of the island of Jersey. All inhabitants must be indoors by 11 p.m. and must not leave their homes before 5 a.m. We will respect the population in Jersey, but should anyone attempt to cause the least trouble, serious measures will be taken. Japanese announces desire to create a greater East Asia prosperity sphere. So things are really heating up, guys. Really, really heating up. UK prepares for possible Axis invasion. Yes, we need to get ready for Operation Sea Lion. Spanish forces enter the International Protectorate of Tangier. The fall of France enables Spain to export wolfram and other goods to Germany. Yes, Portugal and Franco's Spain were very, very important trade partners to the Third Reich as far as rare materials and special metals. Tungsten was very sought after. It's a very, very hard metal, and it was in World War II was used to make anti-tank shells and machine tooling parts. So it was very, very, very. And I don't understand how the Germans made armor-piercing ammo after their. I wonder what they use. I should look that up. I never really looked into it. But I want to know what they use for their armor-piercing rounds. Okay, the 6th Corps is destroyed, and the Chinese 5th Army, which we just deployed, is destroyed. Defeat. We are in the jaws of defeat, guys. The only thing that's going to save us is those technology advances and the MPPs that we will get. We will get more MPPs than them. Well, it's on hard, so I don't know. We will see what we can do. I will probably do this one turn here, and then we will stop the episode. I mean, it is very important that we have to make very, very calculated moves from this step on. It is going to be hard. Maintaining British national morale. For as long as the enemy hold all the following locations, we must ensure that we have 3 or more units within 10 hexes of Birmingham, Paris, Brest, Brussels, Cherbourg, Le Havre, and Hamburg. If we do not do so, then fear of an invasion will cause our national morale to fall by 500 points per turn. Recommendation: keep 3 or more units within 10 hexes of Birmingham until an invasion of Europe has been successfully launched. 3 or more. Office of the British Foreign Secretary, Lord Halifax. Although the new French government has signed an armistice with the enemy and withdrawn from war, not all French soldiers have given up the fight. A small number, led by General de Gaulle, intend to continue the struggle from exile as the Free French. Should we support de Gaulle and through his action offer hope to all those in France, indeed the whole world, who wish to continue to fight until Europe is free of the evil menace of National Socialism. Supporting the Free French will only cost us 30 MPPs. I don't use this word. It's just like this word and racism are used, and the context is totally meaningless. People do not know what these words are and what their definitions are. So I do not use this word. I will not use this word. It is a liberal, radical liberal agenda to push these words onto people in today's society. Supporting the Free French will only cost 30 MPPs, and it will enable us to prepare operations to prevent the Vichy fleet from falling into Axis hands. Would you like to support the Free French? If you say yes and recognize the Free French, British national morale will rise 1,000 points, and the UK will receive a Strength 5 light cruiser in Plymouth. Then on the 31st of May 1943, the United Kingdom will receive the full-strength Lorraine battleship at Alexandria. However, Vichy France, Algeria, Syria, and Tunisia will all move 5% towards the Axis. Saying no and recognizing Vichy France will be seen as a sign of weakness in both Britain and the US. It would therefore cause British national morale to fall by 1,000 points, and isolations in the USA would gain ground, swinging the US 35% away from the Allies. In view of these factors, we're going to do this. British decision to support de Gaulle boosts morale in the UK. Vichy France distances itself from Britain's support for General de Gaulle. Office of the British Foreign Secretary Anthony Eden. Given the threats now facing our convoy routes from around the world, the U.S. government has offered us some destroyers in return for bases in the Caribbean and British Guiana. Although these 5 destroyer units will need repairs and refitting out to prepare them for service, their numbers could really help to keep the Atlantic safe for our shipping. In addition, this evidence of U.S. support for our struggle will boost our national morale by 1,000 points. However, by agreeing to this, the transfer of bases will roughly have our imports from the British Empire and the Caribbean. Shall we agree to the U.S.? Yes, this we are going to do. We're going to need those. British morale is boosted by the destroyers for bases agreement. And British Minister of Defense Hastings Ismay. Our 7th Armored Division in Egypt is very incomplete, having only about 65 obsolete vehicles, very few of which are combat worthy. We are currently in the process of completing 150 new tanks that will soon be ready for service, and given the Axis threat to our position in Egypt, it is recommended that these new tanks be sent there to strengthen 7th Armored. However, sending these tanks to Egypt will require a heavily armed naval convoy that will cost us 45 MPPs, and the tanks won't arrive there until mid-October 1940. Would you like to send these tanks to Egypt in order to reinforce 7th Armored? Yes. Yes. Office of the Secretary of War, Henry L. Stimson. Some important aircraft orders that had been placed in our country by the French government are nearing completion. Obviously, they cannot be delivered to France now that it has fallen, so we can either use them to supply much-needed aircraft to the UK and Canada, or we can use them to equip our own air force. If we give them to the UK and Canada, then the UK will receive a tactical bomber unit and Canada a maritime bomber unit. Delivering them will cost 25 MPPs. If we keep them, then we will receive a tactical and a medium. Would you like to send these aircraft? Well, let's look at the notes. Yeah, we're going to do this. Why wouldn't you? U.S. delivers aircraft to Manchester. U.S. delivers aircraft to St. John's in Newfoundland. Okay, good. We have the 12th Fighter UK and the 15th Maritime Bomber Group. Well, let's get over here and let's push these fighters there around Birmingham and the 5th group. Let's put those guys there for now. And we have the 8th Corps in India. We are going to put these guys here. Alright. Well, let's save this. I'm gonna take a hit of vape here real quick.
Really bummed out I lost that fucking Chinese army.
Okay, we need 3 units around Birmingham
At all times until after 43.
Well, where's that carrier? Wait, maybe we should have moved those guys up. Damn. Oh, we lost that French destroyer. Are you serious? Well, let's attack this garrison here. We might have to... Yeah, we might have to evacuate those guys. Let's go ahead and get our aircraft carrier out of here. And that French destroyer was around here somewhere. I'm gonna send my sub out. There he is. Okay. Okay. Too far away. Well, there he is. Wonder if he's close enough yet. Nope. Do we have long range air? No, we do not. Submarine dies from attack. We need to get this guy out of here. He's gonna get sunk. Properties, can they attack subs? No, they still cannot. Are you serious, dude? Really? This is gonna get oh, we got one. This is gonna get annoying. Well, let's get this light cruiser up here to help protect this aircraft carrier, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need all these ships we can get. Let's go ahead. And we can't reinforce these guys. Okay, interesting. Where did that sub go? He must have went up there. There he is. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's go ahead and upgrade the battle cruiser renown. And then we need to get him out of here. Okay, we have this destroyer here, and he's just too far out of the way. Okay,
Okay, hold on a second. It's my wife. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that little interruption. I'm gonna get my... I'm gonna leave those... Well, no. I'm gonna get these guys to there. And we are going to move this unit to Birmingham. And we're gonna move... Well, let's check the properties on this tactical bomber. Can it attack subs? It can. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it to have naval weaponry as well. What's the supply situation? We're not going to reinforce those bombers just yet. Oh, okay, so these guys switched over to Spitfires. Awesome. That's cool. Well, we'll go ahead and reinforce them. Now we have 3 elite fighter upgraded units. Well, let's see. Rating of 4. We are going to get rid of Lord Gort and I'm going to put Cunningham in charge. 75. We'll wait till next turn. Definitely wait till next turn. Let's get the hood up to Belfast. We're gonna need it there. And we lost all those ships, didn't we? Yes, we did. Well, let's go back over to Canada. And let's upgrade these destroyers here. Well, actually, let's get them reinforced. Maritime bombers. Definitely get them some so they can kick ass right away. And light cruiser. Yeah, might as well. Okay. Let's move to here. Take these guys out. Okay, so what is there? Alright, we should be able to take them out, you know. like to take out that unit Graziani. Okay. Definitely going to push. Let's get these guys some mobility and AA weaponry. Well, let's attack them. Oh, we can't? Really? Okay. Good, good, good. We're not going to move those guys up, but we will move this artillery up. And we're going to go ahead and reinforce these guys. Well, let's leave them be. Well, let's reinforce them to 1. And we'll move the HQ up. Okay, we got these guys here. Malta is secure for the most part. I want to protect my carrier just in case they get a little... Yes, in case they get a little crazy there. Alright, what does my wife want? Alright, so let's move to... Oh, did we attack in Norway? Yes, we did. Let's move that guy there. Okay, can't move there. Can't reinforce those guys either. Damn. And he's just a little bit too far. Shit. Let's go ahead and reinforce these guys with 2. Might as well. And let's move to China. They didn't attack here, which is really, really surprising. These guys, morale is up. They can't move there because of the... Let's go ahead and reinforce. Let's go ahead and move those guys out. Let's move. Move those guys there. Let's move this unit. Well, let me see here. It's gonna get a little cramped in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and move them there. We'll move those guys up. We got the Special Forces unit. Let's go ahead and send these guys down. Well, we could let's send them up. They can help defend their, let's get these guys out. They can't attack, so let's move those guys there. We'll attack these guys here. We'll move these guys up. We'll fall back there. We'll switch those guys. We'll definitely reinforce these guys and reinforce these guys. Okay. We need to hold up here with this unit. These guys cannot hopefully the Chinese spawn some units there, or we're gonna be screwed, or they're gonna take that capital. Okay, let's go ahead and reinforce these guys. And these guys are the best unit we have. Oh man. We'll leave them there. Okay, and we'll retreat them back. I wish I could switch these guys out, but we cannot. Okay. I wish I could attack there, but going over the lake, yeah, you're gonna die. Alright, China. We can get more cores too. That'd be 180 for 2 of those. Don't have enough. 150. Let's get 2 of these then, I guess. Oh, we won't have it. It'll be 170. Okay. Let's go ahead and reinforce the fighters again. Hopefully they don't cross here. I'm wondering if I should. I can't transport those units because there's no rail line there. Okay. Let's move the Canberra out of Australia and get it to the Mediterranean. We're going to need it there. Okay, and we have this Indian core unit here. We just place those down. I think that's all we can move. We can't upgrade those guys. Well, I think we're going to be done with turns here. Gonna upgrade the Maryland. And, well, we have 139. Let's do some research as Britain. Let's do some amphibious warfare research as Britain. And America, let's do some research. Let's definitely get infantry weapons as America. And for the Soviets, let's do some research as well. Well, actually, yeah, let's do some research as the Soviets. $188. Let's get aerial warfare as the Soviets as well. Okay. Well, we're done with this turn. I'm going to go one more turn as them, and then British morale is shaken by France's surrender, and then we're going to see what happens. Germany celebrates the defeat of France. Right. Prime Minister Winston Churchill, the first Sea Lord, Sir Dudley Pound, argues that the only way to prevent the French fleet from ever being used against us is to attack and sink it in port. Some French battleships could end up in German hands should they conquer Algeria, or where the Vichy authorities to join the Axis. It is therefore proposed that we launch Operation Catapult to strike the French fleet at Mers el Kabir. Carrying out this attack will cost 35 MBPs and must be prepared for a strong diplomatic reaction from the Vichy authorities. Would you like to launch Operation Catapult to ensure these French ships can never end up in Axis hands? This act would definitely sour relations between us and the new Vichy authorities, but the consequences of not doing so could be far worse, as the presence of the French fleet on the Axis side could possibly tip this war at sea in their favor. If you say yes, then the French fleet at Mers el Kabir will be attacked. In response, Vichy, France, and Algeria will move 35 to 50% towards the Axis, and the French bombers based at Algeria will retaliate by bombing Gibraltar. If you say no, then should Vichy Algeria join the Axis or be conquered by the Axis, then Germany will gain a Strength 5 battleship at Casablanca and a full strength. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. Operation Catapult, the Royal Navy attacks the Vichy fleet at Mers el Kabir. Admiral Darlan orders the partial mobilization of the Vichy French fleet. French bombers attack Gibraltar in response to the attack on Mers el Kabir. The Rock. That is why it's known as the Rock. Mao Zedong is concerned at Japanese advances in China. Well, join the war already. Sheesh. Come on, bro. De Gaulle announces on the BBC France has lost a battle, but France has not lost the war. Representatives from Poland, France, Canada, and the UK vow to continue the fight. There is Sikorsky. I don't remember which general. There's De Gaulle and Winston Churchill. I forgot his name. Raymond Mercader assassinates Leon Trotsky in Mexico. That was probably not a bad deal. He is a communist piece of shit. Sorry, if you get offended, you're a socialist communist, then so be it. You really should know that socialism doesn't work ever, nor does communism, the militant style socialism. Yeah, it doesn't work. Never will work. Sorry. I was young and dumb once and believed that Everything should be fair. Well, the world's not fair. Life's not fair. You get a basket full of shit. You gotta make the best shit burgers you can out of that. Or shit-aid drink or whatever. You gotta make the best out of this situation. My life sucks for the most part. I mean, I got good things in my life. I got a family and all that, but I have to work my ass off for all the things I have. USA develops heavy bombers level 1. Very good. Scientists support progress in anti-tank weapons development. 8700. Okay, so very good. We'll get some AT weapons against the German attack. All right, so we're gonna get some more MPPs for the Soviets. And the UK collects 207, USA 148, Soviets 134, China 206, and India 27. I'm getting hungry again. I'm gonna have to eat this York peppermint patty. Okay. Oh, there goes the ship. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, we may have to get those troops out of Norway, and yeah, we're gonna need that aircraft carrier elsewhere. Okay, they're moving those troops out. Very good. That core unit is holding strong. Come on, shoot one down, please, please, please. Jesus. Oh, it looks like that core is gonna get ruined. Yeah, we may have to evacuate. Yeah. Jesus Christ. The whole northern part of China might be lost. Nothing. Nothing. I hope we can get this infantry weapon soon. We need that. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna do an early invasion of the Soviets. Huh. Well, that'd relieve some pressure on us. But damn, talk about early Barbarossa in 40, really? That's probably something I need to research, is espionage for Britain and America. We might have to take like a couple turns off from attacking. Are you serious? Oh, good. Oh, they got a core there? I didn't know that. Holy smokes. This ain't good. We need more units. I might have to bring over... Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring some units. Free French seized power in French Equatorial Africa. There's de Gaulle. And native troops, led by their French officers. Hopefully we get some units. General Leclerc forms forces François. Lebretz. Okay, so we can send those troops to America First Committee is formed to keep the USA out of the war. Excuse me. Had to get a drink of my DRP, Dr. Pepper. But I wonder if I move those troops out, it'll cause the Spanish to... Okay, looks like we have the 31st Corps destroyed. Of course. British War Office, David Margeson. Following the fall of France, thousands of Polish soldiers who had sought refuge there in hope of forming a Polish army in exile have been arriving in the UK. Given our now tenuous position both at home and abroad, the British High Command is asking us to spend 50 MPPs and 25 MPPs for 2 turns to help create and train these men. If you agree, these soldiers will deploy near London as the Polish First Corps. Would you like to form? Yes. Okay, or not. I clicked yes. Polish First Corps forms near London. Okay, we got a Canadian unit here. Mechanized. And we have an engineer unit. We're definitely going to get those Canadian troops to England. First mechanized. Well, I want to definitely put these guys around Leningrad and get them to start building fortifications. I don't know where to put these guys. Let's put them around Moscow, I guess. Okay, the 42nd Army is reformed. Okay, so now we have Communist Chinese forces. Okay, very good. This river is a defensive line, and this river is this is the Yellow River. Let's see. I think that's the Yellow River, the Yangtze, one of them. No, the Yangtze is... The Yangtze is over here somewhere. This has have to be the Yellow River, because it drains in the Yellow Sea. One of these rivers is the Yellow Sea, one of them is the big river in China, I can't remember. Okay, we are going to end the episode here. Yeah. Things are not looking good in East Africa or in China. We need to cut these guys off somehow from this unit. Take this, and this will be cut off as well. They'll be completely cut off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'll bring you guys another couple episodes. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. Got some important medical issues to take care of. I will see you guys again soon. Enjoy your Veterans Day weekend, and goodbye.